so I can hear the game.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports.
I haven't even looked to see who else hasn't played good. There are a lot of PvP games this week.
Who moves the chains. The other likes to throw the ball deep down the field. It's Alex Smith going up against Derek Carr. With that, we'll get you out to Oakland. So we'll hand it over to our colleagues, Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Bay Area as we welcome you to Oakland, California. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Oakland Raiders. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Now it's Smith. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. It's a gain of 9 yards. And it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates. As Jamal Charles plays here in 2016, I think 5 was the operative number for him. 5 1,000-yard years before last season, but only 5 games played in 2015.
For the current Chiefs all-time leading rusher. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. On 1st and 10, Smith. It's complete to Chris Conley.
Oh no, I didn't see him.
Midfield and inside the 45. We heard them talk before the game about utilizing the intermediate passing game this week. It works for them there. They move the chains.
And we saw them work on it in practice as well. And most teams take a period at a time to work on different things. They put a couple of periods of work into the intermediate passing game, and now we know exactly why. They got the look that they were seeking, and they were able to take advantage of it.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. This is the offense we're going to see coming up in this one, and Travis Kelce will be key.
What a tremendous weapon he is, especially in the red zone. Knows how to find the end zone when running his routes.
Here's Smith now on 2nd down. Caught, Kelce, left side. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Give him 3 on the play, and they're going to have a 3rd down. Quickly now, the starting 11 for the Oakland defense.
Aldon Smith had an absolute off-the-charts rookie season and continues to be one of the best playmakers at outside linebacker.
And the Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. And it's complete to Kelce. And 12 yards that time and picking up the first.
And there's a completion to Travis Kelce. I think he's starting to come into his own as a tight end and as a player, and that makes his quarterback, Alex Smith, really happy.
Ball was a little underthrown. That's kind of garbage.
They go back to the ground now with Charles. And he's stopped immediately there. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I don't even know why I bothered to run
That's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a 1st down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. A shotgun snap for Smith. Out to the right here to Wilson. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Eighth play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. Out of the gun, Smith. His throw caught right around the 6. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4.
Yeah, I saw him coming out the left
this
side.
first drive, they're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays.
You just needed the linebacker to follow the receiver
right now.
and get out of the middle of the field so I could bullet it.
From the gun, here's Smith. That's caught at the 2. And he'll be brought down right on the edge
Tried to lead him.
at about the 1-yard line. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. And so far, a very nice, methodical opening drive.
This has the feel of a scripted drive that they rehearsed perfectly all week long, and now they're executing it on game day.
Script looks good so far. And the offense readies for play number 10 of this series. They'll let Charles try and get him in. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Jamal Charles, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive.
Oh, right down the middle.
And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. This will be fielded at the 8. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Throwing on first down is Carr. And incomplete to open things up. The big tight end, Clive Walford, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down. As we get a glance at these starters, Michael Crabtree is the man we highlight at wide receiver.
Phenomenal hands, so strong. When the ball gets to him, it just dies right there, and then he's able to do things with it after he catches it.
Now a first carry from Latavius Murray. And he's brought down. He goes for 18 there. So continue.
To draft a guy in the 6th round and he gives you a 1,000-yard season at some point, would you say he's good value?
That's good return on investment. He was the first Raiders guy to rush for 1,000 yards in 2015 since McFadden back in 2010.
Latavius Murray, remember the name.
So the run gets him the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs. Again, it's Murray. And this time they're able to bottle him up as they'll stop him at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And a glance now at the Chiefs' defense.
When Derek Johnson entered the league as a first-round draft pick, he was known as an outside linebacker with a lot of speed. He's evolved into one of the best inside linebackers in the NFL.
So the D-line's going to spread out. That was 2nd down run for Murray. And he might have got this across midfield, not by much. They'll mark it down at the 49. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave them with a 3rd down and 6 to go.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
All right, here we go. Red 18.
Throwing his car on 3rd down. That's complete to Walford. And he's able to get the
Thought for sure you were going to go to the slant.
Down at the 36.
Every quarterback likes having a reliable target at tight end, and I think young quarterbacks especially, because they want to get the ball in their hands quickly. I think these two, Derek Carr and Clive Walford, that's a pretty good connection for years to come for Oakland.
Yeah, he started to come on strong end of his rookie year. Now the Raiders really hoping for that 2nd-year jump out of Walford. Fresh set of downs here.
Double tight, guys, double tight. All right, here we go.
Carr with a give to Murray. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
After watching that play and result, I go back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator, Brandon, before the game and said, how are you going to move the ball running it against the #1 defense? He gave us no indication, didn't tip his hand at all, so we have to see how this unfolds as this game moves along.
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. Second down and 10. From the gun, it's Carr.
Oh, how was that not intercepted? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size.
Oh man, that was awful.
The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
In the Reds, and with the play clock running out, Jack Del Rio's going to take a timeout. He'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive.
Should I know what I call it?
Now Carr going to give it to Murray on the draw play. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
And as we've seen throughout this season, it's no picnic trying to score touchdowns against this unit. They're ranked #1 against the run. But it's also difficult because it's not easy to throw the ball against them either.
On second down, here's Carr.
Oh.
Incomplete.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers,
Come on, DJ.
you know that in their zone coverage,
Sitting on that route.
Drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down. Now Carr. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. And they use that height on the outside to get the score.
We've seen the evolution.
I don't know how that was
receivers.
roughing the passer.
They've gotten taller and taller, but they've retained their quickness and their speed. It's a lethal combination.
Always good to have wide receivers with height. Sebastian Janikowski on for the PAT. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This one taken from the 7. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Like 3 blocked people on
the
the
Chiefs
side.
now. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you think to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. Now we'll look at Smith. Not sure exactly what happened, but he's still down.
That's not good.
We'll take a break and get a report from Oakland after this. First down and 10 now for the offensive team. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles and get the ball through. He just goes right over the top of it because he can see everything.
I don't know anything about Nick Foles.
Sometimes it saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. Charles, the lone setback. Now Foles. Harris has it over the middle. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Down right around the 25. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Here's Foles. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
A lot of teams love to throw screen passes. They want to tire out defenses because they make them run a lot. But there are a lot of moving parts on a play for an offense when they call that one. Because you got the linemen that have to move. You have the wide receivers have to get out and vacate. You got the running back that's got to make a little fake and then get out into the route. And of course, the quarterback, he's got to hold in there and know he's probably going to take a big hit if it lofts the screen off to the back. Why didn't he catch it? That's all he needed to do for them to be successful. There are a lot of tough routes to try and go. When you see a runner come out of the backfield and run this angle route, looks like they're going to the flat, and then they put their foot in the ground and cut back sharply inside, not easily covered, and then when they catch it, good momentum built.
And he fires one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So out come the Raiders. And that recipe
backwards, and then he decided, nope, not running backwards. Just going to
so
stay right here.
That once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Here's Murray now as they run it to start the drive. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
That play almost seemed like a baseball play. See ball, hit ball. But in this case, see guy with ball, tackle guy with ball.
Defense in a good spot. Let's see how the offense responds with a 2nd and 13 now. Murray, the lone setback. Throwing now is Carr. And his throw here is incomplete. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
Maybe he threw it too early.
Yeah, they've got an extra defensive back out there now on 3rd and 13. Now Carr. And
nice play.
And that's the good news for them now. It's 4th down.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
Oh, this is off the side of his foot. And where did this one go out? Not good. Let's see. They're going to say inside the 35-yard line. And they'll start this drive with very good field position. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Out to the right here to Wilson. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the...
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Dan Williams in there to get him for a loss of 5. So the defense has put them in a tough spot. It's 2nd and long. Foles.
Oh, my goodness.
And this will be incomplete. Travis
Wow,
Kelce,
where did you throw that ball? That was crazy.
And that'll make it 3rd down.
I wouldn't be shocked at all right now. There's a look of surprise on the big fella's face because he had the route that he wanted, running the corner, and usually he's able to use his body and catch the football, but a really nice play by the defenders, able to knock it away.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he can't come up with a pick. Nearly his 2nd of the game. Instead, 4th down. Well, he just threw an interception last drive. Nearly another pick.
And things aren't very even right now, are they? It's a little bit sloppy out there, isn't it? It's kind of the difference between driving on those paved roads.
Oh, that's good.
Those country roads that have those potholes in them, isn't it? So that's the way this game's going right now. A lot of bouncy bounce to it.
You spent some time on some Tennessee country roads.
I certainly have. Plenty of family back there. God love them.
So he splits the uprights there, and I would imagine it's nice as a kicker. Right when it leaves your foot, you know it's good.
Oh, wow.
It's kind of like
that was good.
that picks up
that was
his
way better
team
than I thought it was going to
drive
be.
without even watching it land.
Solid analogy. I like it. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out, and on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit.
I was about to say, how on earth did that guy catch that ball?
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
When I saw you calling all those audibles, I'm like, yep, it's going to be a quick quick pass to the tight end.
Carr again here on 2nd and 10. He gets this one to Michael Crabtree. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage.
Now here's a defensive
like that
timeout
inside
called
zone
by the
split.
Chiefs.
It's the third time you run that play.
First, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
And you haven't gained a lot of yards any time that you run it either. Oh, he's going for it. From his own 35.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. And Carr's going to keep it himself. Give him 2 yards on that play. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. Now this time Carl throw.
Oh,
As he throws there, incomplete.
so close.
He was trying to get it to Michael Crabtree there. And that'll bring up second down.
It's a tried and true formula.
Well, I mean, at this point, like, I don't know. There's no reason for me to play the run. There's only 30 seconds left in the half, and you're on your side of the field.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's second down. To throw his car. And that one will fall incomplete. Here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
So incomplete on second down. Now they'll look to convert here on third. One receiver to the left is Cooper. Throwing his car on third down. It finds Crabtree for the completion.
Jeez.
These coaches told us they wanted to take the top off this defense. They wanted to be able to stretch them downfield. They showed it pretty well there.
And they knew that if they were able to do that, it would open up everything else. But how did they truly get it done?
I thought it was intercepted. I can't believe that.
Making sure they had a plan, fine-tuned.
He's diving right through that zone.
In the game.
So second and 10 here. From midfield, here's Carr. Brought in by Walford, right side. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. So as they take it over, we step aside. And now Sebastian Janikowski on from a long distance. He's hit from 61 and 63 in his career. This will be from 56 yards out. And some room to work. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you cross country to our EA Sports.
I think I got chased down by a quarterback.
Orlando with our halftime report. Here's Larry Ridley. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This will be fielded at the 8. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
Now, that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. One receiver to the left is Cooper. Carr to throw on second down. Letting one fly deep.
Oh, good coverage.
He's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, third down.
Phil Gaines says, no, sir.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
Throwing now is Carr.
Oh, intercepted.
Free safety, Eric Berry. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams.
How are there 2 people in the backfield? That was crazy.
Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Second down, offense behind the sticks here. 2nd and 13. Foles. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. A pretty good coverage there in both of these defenses. They've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it. And in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
Here's Foles. And Conley's got it over the middle. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll be 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. 5 wides in the game, 4 of them to the right side. Now Foles.
Wow. Wow, what an awful throw. He was wide open.
They get the football back. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is the only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Latavius Murray, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And it's 2nd down.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
Second down now after the incompletion. Here's Carr to throw. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Jay Howard in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. Well, it was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
And the defense will try and pin their ears back and get pressure again here after the sack. It's 3rd down. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. One receiver to the left is Cooper.
All right, here we go.
On 3rd and long, it's Carr. Airing one out deep for Holmes here. And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Looking to throw. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. That's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 22 on that one. Good enough for a Kansas City 1st down. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. A 1st down carry here for Charles. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. A host of Raiders in on the tackle.
Tough day. Tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. 2nd down following the run. 1 receiver left, 2 to the right. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Throw it away.
Out left. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the 1st. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Oh, crap. That's not the route that I thought that was.
Through the contact. Incomplete.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
Oh, it's a wobbler here.
Hit him already. Jeez.
Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Raiders will take possession. Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play. First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Allen Bailey in on the stop. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
And now it's a 3rd and 4 situation for the offense.
We ready? Ready.
From the gun, it's Carr. And he'll have his man. That's Cooper. And he's
I think that's his first catch.
Before he's taken down at the 36.
I don't care how many times we see.
Oh, that was Cooper that had the touchdown? I see.
Watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass trade in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Now Carr, caught left side to Crabtree. And he's brought down. It'll go as a gain of 12. And that'll be good for an Oakland 1st down.
Well, it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Back now in the East Bay. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point, just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. First down. And his throw is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Andre Holmes that time.
A little throw.
Second down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And on 2nd and 10 now.
All right, here we go.
Again, they'll throw with Carr. Crabtree has it. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. They'll run here. It's Murray. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
First down. He's going to wind up and air it out. Looking for
oh, he picked it. Oh, my goodness.
Here, Ron Parker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Scoring has really been at a premium. And, Charles, you got to tip your cap to this defense coming in here. Their offense, too, but this whole team coming in here on the road, getting a hard-fought win.
I think the way that they're finishing this one up, an exclamation point on a terrific game. As you noted, hard for them to put points on the board, and they hold them down one more time and finalize things.
Foles.
Throw it.
He's taken down.
How many times are you going to clutch?
Able to get in and run.
I can only hit the button like 20 times.
Loss of 14. Now Foles. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. His favorite target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver. 3rd down here.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Incomplete pass on 2nd down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on 3rd. There's Foles. And to the left side here, Wilson. And a nice little quick spin move before he's dropped. And a pretty good game.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
crap, he kicked that a long way.
And a nice job here on special. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better. You know the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
Bet you're going to tell me. Good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
We ready? Rally!
On second down, here's Carr. Crabtree with it over the middle. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And all of a sudden here, it's third down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now Carr. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. A pickup of 11, and it moves the chains. Quick pass play there on the slant, Charles. Works out well for the offense.
The offense loves it. The defender hates it. Hard to get through the body of the receiver to get to the football trying to cover a slant.
They come out here in the eye. Throwing on first down is Carr. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down. Now Carr again. Throw left side. The tight end Walford. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Third down, Murray. He needed a yard. That's what he got.
I don't think so.
It's going to earn him a
no
new
gain.
set of downs.
Oh, wow.
3rd and 1. You know the defensive guys, they're trying to get down and get low and get leverage on the offensive lineman, but they didn't allow that to happen. They created a crease and a allowed him to get through for a first down.
And, of course, the quarterback in this situation, he's realizing time is becoming a factor. Let's see if they can get some points on the board here late. They go back to Murray on first down. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. Murray, the lone setback. Carr to throw on second down. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target. And it'll bring up third down.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice.
Like, get over there.
Right now.
That's
you
the guy.
can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
This will be the 8th play drive here. 3rd and 4. He's back to throw. It finds Crabtree for the completion. That's all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Michael Crabtree.
I don't have a safety on
his
that.
3rd touchdown now on the
Crabtree.
year. And the Raiders have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And it's no good.
Oh, boy.
Well, that could be a
That's huge.
miss here in a one-score game in the 4th. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Travis Kelce unable to pull it in.
Just hold on to
And
the
that'll
ball,
bring up
dude.
second down.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
He'll look to throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
I don't know. I'm not hitting it. Oops.
10 yards to go on 3rd.
Yeah, definitely.
They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end.
Might actually.
A dime look defensively for the Raiders on 3rd down.
Yeah, you're right. 2 extra DBs out there. He's got time in the pocket.
Oh, so he catches that, though. He catches that. He's like completely blanketed the entire way, and he catches that ball.
To the defense as we began that 3rd down play, and they found a way to foil it and pick up a 1st down.
3rd time's a charm, right? 2 incompletions. Had to have it on 3rd, and they got it.
Yeah, they stuck with it, weren't daunted at all, and picked it up.
Back to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, that plays a statistic that's going to go on the defensive team stat sheet. Won't necessarily reflect in ours, right, the overall game sheet. But you and I know that they keep count on pressures, hits on quarterbacks, all those things, hoping to increase that throughout the game. And here we are in the 4th quarter, and they got a big one.
Yeah, it's such a close game, a very big one. They'll look to throw, and he can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up 3rd down.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Back to throw. And Hill with it over the middle. And he's brought down after a good gain. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of...
Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by first-rounder Kyle Joseph. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle. They have the 3-point lead. Defense did their job. Now, late game. Although it looks good, you know the coaches, they haven't counted this as a victory yet.
I agree with you totally. Big applause for the defense, but no one is taking their headset off on the sidelines. They don't believe this game is over. The offense has to close this one out by taking care of the football.
And they'll try to close it out now. And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. And the D looking like they may blitz. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Throw here. It'll hit the slant right.
That was
That's
definitely
caught by
holding.
Cooper. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Here we go. Red 18.
To throw his car. And look at this.
Oh, wow.
They get the turnover they needed.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
Get this one back to the 20-yard line.
Oh, my
Now
goodness.
Kansas City. And the interception last time.
Why were you throwing the ball?
Certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in good spot. Great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. He's back to throw. Flushed out right.
Jeez, you're slow.
Get a throw off. He's taken down. What a
Holy
huge
crap,
play
he's
at this
slow.
point in the game.
How many times have we sat with coordinators, and especially
I'll
the
make sure I
defensive
get
guys
you a
that
walker
talk
the
about
next
big
time.
plays,
Scramble.
sacks, they often come in bunches.
Jeez,
Well, it may not be a
crazy.
bunch here, but that is the 3rd sack of the game for them.
And around sack 3 or 4, I would think it starts to get in the quarter. And he can't get a throw.
This is unbelievable.
He's
I can't believe how
taken
slow he
down.
is.
The first time All-Pro in 2015. Khalil Mack in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
What if I have the win with
So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today.
I do have the win with
With
me.
2 seconds left in regulation, this to force overtime. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
That's not even in the
And this will be a touchback. Last year would have come out to the 20. This year they'll move it out to the 25-yard line. So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field. Set for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team. And that first drive can dictate the whole thing, because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. See if they stay on the ground for second down. Now a first throw here in overtime. Screen pass to Charles.
Goodness,
and
dude.
he is going to lose yardage.
You're like one of the fastest people in the entire NFL. I mean, you can't outrun that.
And that's going to bring up a third down.
I don't know how other people are able to run screen passes on me, because I can't get them to work. Every single time, there's always a guy that's in coverage.
He's got the hook up with Conley. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. So a big move here, playing to win in overtime. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Now Foles, unable to find Conley. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. It's a pickup of 17 there. And they're able to pick up the conversion.
I'm averaging like 2.5 yards per carry.
Here's Foles. And Hill with it over the middle. They give him 15 more, and it's another first down. And now they're in the hurry-up. So they're on that play. Offensively, they were in the crossing route. Defense was in zone coverage. So as a former DB, how tough is it to defend that?
It's really difficult because your natural inclination is to chase the receiver and maybe leave your zone. So you have to have discipline in order to talk to your other coverage guys and let them know that that receiver's crossing from your zone to the next zone. He's coming your way. Make sure you have him. And then when the ball is actually thrown, secure the tackle. When they're moving on crossing routes, if you miss a tackle, it usually results in a big play.
They'll set up to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Chris Conley, the intended receiver. And now it's third down.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
They'll come out in the pistol. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Short yardage situation. Here's Charles. He lost two, and it brings up fourth. The third and inches, trying to pick it up the middle. He had nowhere to go, tackled for a loss.
Oh, I didn't realize that was third down. That's a lost track of
pressure, meaning linebackers going in the gap between the center and the guard on either side. Well, it's not always to get to the passer. Sometimes you do that to prevent a running play. Worked pretty well in that situation.
So a big one coming now for Cairo Santos. This to at least get him a lead here in overtime.
That's good.
And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And that will break our tie and give them a 3-point lead. All right, so they're able to put 3 on the board here on the opening drive of OT, and now it'll be up to their defense to try and see this one out.
So remember now, a field goal on this next drive would get us to sudden death. Any kind of turnover on downs would end the game, as would any touchdown. So this one's still very much up in the air.
And now Oakland ready to take the field. The field goal would push it to sudden death. We just saw the field goal on the other end, but I don't think they're thinking field goal. At least not to start this drive, they're not thinking field goal.
Not at all, because your point is well taken. Yeah, kick the field goal, you push it to sudden death, but you're also kicking off and giving the other team the ball with a chance to kick a field goal and beat you. Get the touchdown, finish the game off. That has to be the mindset.
First throw of overtime for Carr.
Oh, he got a sack. Look at that.
The NFL sack leader from 2014, Justin Houston, the outside linebacker, drops him for a loss of 6. What can Carr do now with his drive? And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. It's a gain of 7, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Simple slant route and part of a really nice hard throw by the quarterback.
Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver. They were perfectly in sync, and he put it right on him on the inside route.
And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
And here's your ball game. Down 3 in overtime, but they're going for this thing on 4th down.
All right, here we go. Red 18. Red.
The Raiders do snap it. It's Carr.
Oh, no! He caught the ball!
27 yards on the gain there. And on 4th down, they're able to...
How are there so many people open? I don't understand. They outran all of the safeties. That's incredible.
Well, the offense lining up 1st and 10.
All right, here we go. Red.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So holding by the offense, and maybe now got to shift up what you want to do on the playbook.
Yeah, definitely. Change what you're doing in the playbook, but boy, the advantage shifts to the guys on defense, doesn't it? Longer yardage situations, they often become bolder.
Crazy.
All right, here we go. Wide and yank. Wide and yank. Hello, baby. Alert. Alert.
Now Carr again. Over the middle, it's Holmes. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. It'll be a pickup of 13 on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Carr to throw again. Brought in by Walford, right side. And he's brought down. And 15 yards there on the catch and run.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
That was a false start.
To throw his Carr. Here's Walford over the middle.
That was a false
18
start.
yards
Like
there,
nobody's
it'll be a
business.
1st and goal. And the next snap coming inside the red zone here. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Again, it's Carr over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Wow.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up.
All right, here we go. Red 18. Red 18. Hello, baby. Alert. Alert.
Again, they'll throw with Carr. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that'll make it 3rd and goal. And they're going to speed things up here. Carr now on 3rd and goal.
Oh, he dropped the ball.
Unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle 3rd of the field, and that brings up 4th.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
You'd have to fudge it pretty bad to miss a 20.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. This was an excellent affair to witness, Charles.
How much power did you put on that?
Part of you in the pit of the stomach when some guy has to be sort of the scapegoat, as they were here on the missed field goal. You just hate that, don't you?
A little bit of empathy there, right? That means that we still kind of have that. I know that the team that won, they don't have a lot of it. They were hoping he would miss it, of course, and he did. But I'm with you. You're watching him, and his shoulders just slumped. It feels like he let his whole team down, especially those guys who had to battle throughout the game.
Yeah, all the way into overtime, but the missed field goal seals their fate. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Wow, that's pretty gross.